Hello, welcome to the 2.0 conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. May I ask your name
Joan Sugerman.
and your organization?
I'm the CEO and founder of Gemini Worldwide.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the Gemini world?
Certainly. We are a global organization that coaches and supports leaders' transformation in fulfilling on what is their biggest commitment and their biggest vision so that their organizations fulfill on its purpose.
And what impacts the Gemini Worldwide transformation consulting had to of this world?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What impacts the Gemini Worldwide transformation consulting had on the world?
What results in the world? Wow, that's really a challenging question because sometimes it's hard to deliver and it's hard to decipher what that is. I've coached leaders in countries in Europe, and I like coaching people at a high level. I've coached leaders in organizations in the United States, and the impact is, I'd say, number one, on them personally, meaning on their own transformation, their own power, their own ability to realize their goals, and getting out of the way, whatever is in the way of that happening. The second impact is on their organization, and I've seen entire organizations transform when the leader transforms and when actions are taken that are appropriate. And I've actually seen an impact on whole countries because I've coached some very high up members of parliament of some countries. And I've seen actually an impact on the whole country and the way the citizens of that country are viewed and the way actions are taken. So, but it's hard to calibrate it exactly. I get feedback, all kinds of feedback, and repeat business. Some of the people I've been working with, I've worked for over 20 years because the results are pretty excellent.
And how do you feel about getting an award? You're actually being an honoree for the 2026 2.0 conference.
I'll tell you, my first thing was I got this document analyzing my leadership in many different categories. And I came out in the 95th percentile, and I've never had my leadership analyzed. So it was actually fascinating and actually very elevating because I've never had my leadership analyzed and taken apart like that. So I really acknowledge you people for being that rigorous. And
Well,
doing
we're glad you. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Also, if somebody was to ask you if they can follow your footsteps, what would you say to them?
Following my footsteps in what way? In business or?
In your accomplishments?
That's a good question. I'd say to trust your passion, to trust your own vision, and trust your love of making a difference with people, because that's really what it's all about. And your commitment to making an impact.
Oh yeah.
And when I'm located there, I'm fired up and ready to go.
And where can they reach you for collaboration?
Pardon?
Do you have a LinkedIn?
Oh,
Google
yeah.
or website?
Yeah, sure. I have a LinkedIn site and on GeminiWorldwide.com, GeminiWW.com is my website. Please visit my website. You'll learn a lot about the scope and the scale of the work that we've done. I'm very proud of it.
Thank you for joining us at the 2.0 conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hopefully we see you next year in Dubai or Singapore.
Great.